The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Welcome, everybody. This is 2K Sports with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. For Philadelphia, they come into tonight's game after a loss to Atlanta. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a sour taste in their mouths, they're looking to play much better. And Jahlil Okafor, the former Duke star, came into the league and was an impact player right away. It's rare to see a player with so much polish this early in his career.
You and Kenny hate this word, but I'm going to keep on saying that this guy has some of the best feet work in the post and can make defenders look foolish. Yes, it is. Not the fastest, but knows how to use his body to shield the ball, and I love his feet work.
Well, I think surprisingly he slipped to number 3 when he was drafted. After winning the national championship, I thought he'd go number 1. But right now I think he's got everything together. He's starting to get his act together on and off the court, so he understands that this can make him a star.
That does it for us for now. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K. And we've got time for.
Well, guys, when you
David, thank you as always. And what a team the U.S. put together for that tournament.
And Prez didn't look out of place on it at all. By the time they played Australia in the finals, any doubters that might have wondered why he was on the roster.
Well, you see the temperament.
The 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Noel comes in for Sarge. Robert Covington's checked in for Simmons. And it's Henderson for Jared Bayless. So on the floor for Orlando, Prez in at point guard. Hezonya's out there with Ibaka. And it's Young, and it's Biyombo at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And with shooting at a premium in the league, you look at Payton, you look at Gordon. None of them known for their shooting strokes coming into the NBA.
Yeah, but you can't teach athleticism. You can teach guys how to shoot better, but you can't teach them how.
bring it in, take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than
Coaches and in the work ethic of their young players.
Magic leading by 9. Prez with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Lasagna, the pass to Prez. Another miss by Orlando. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Covington's shot is off. Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Young. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Embiid kicks to Noel. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Most of Noel's points come on the interior. Really uses his size effectively down there.
The feed to Biyombo. Pass to Young. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. Prez, no good. The 76ers trailed by 9. Inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Hezonja kicks to Prez. And It's Noel with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Down low, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Boy, that sounded like Greg Anthony stealing a little bit of Kevin's thunder. I know this guy's hoping to rouse his teammates for sure with that one.
They set the pick. Prez dishes to Biamba. 5 on the clock. Here's Azania. Traps in the tray.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
There's the dish to Noel. Embiid the screen. And Noel kicks to Covington. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Payton, he's checked in for Orlando. .32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Prez. Back to Payton. In the corner, Ibaka with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And now it's an 11-point Magic lead.
And many people consider Ibaka to be the NBA's premier 3-and-D big man. In fact, we see more and more teams searching for an Ibaka of their own.
Here's Luwawu. Covington inside the line. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all...
Here's what Prez had to say about his experience with USA Basketball this past summer.
Representing my country, man, on the court was a dream come true. I got to play with some of the players I admire most growing up. I don't know, it's crazy how it just comes full circle. So I went out there, worked hard, and I did my best to soak it up and, not take any moment I had with those guys for granted. And it gave me a ton of extra experience going into my rookie season that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise, and that's made a huge difference for me at the start of the season, I think.
I've always wondered, guys, how does winning on the international stage? Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Nerlens Noel checks in for Embiid. Sarge comes in for Karl Anthony. Robert Covington's checked in for Simmons. And Luwawu subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Young's checked in for the Magic. Prez comes in for Payton. Jared Bayless is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Saric. Then it's Noel. And it's Covington in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, we know Mario Hezonja is a sharpshooter out of Croatia, and some say he was the cockiest player from that 2015 draft class. He once said, "I've never had respect to anybody on a basketball court. I don't care. Whether it's a veteran or a young player standing in front of me, I always have the same goal. I want to run over everybody." Kevin?
What a quote. He is not shy. Thanks, D.A. Dishes it to Young. To the inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, the Philadelphia 76ers overseeing one of the most drastic and methodical rebuilds in NBA history over the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, and they set league records, guys, for losing along the way. And eventually, amidst the league-wide criticism, ownership decided to change course and shake up the front office. It's easy to find fault with the process, but it is true the team is in a better position now than it was back in 13.
The 76ers trailed by 14. Now here's Bayless. High arcing shot. There's Noel. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
So we know Nerlens Noel is a work in progress offensively. What mold guys do you think he should try to fill offensively?
Well, I like his athleticism, as does everybody, so I'd like to see him rolling to the rim and getting out in transition. I think he'd be most effective there. He's also shown some flashes of being effective working in the high post area as a face-up guy, so somewhat in the Tyson Chandler mode is how I see him going forward.
He dishes it to Covington. 5 to shoot. Bayless from long range knocks down the 3 ball. Bayless has got 7 now in this quarter.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Prez kicks to Hazonia. And there's the pass to Young. In the corner, Ibaka with it. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And Young just has this innate feel for when one of his guys is open. I mean, he gets those passes there with real precision and fire.
1:35 left to play here in the half. Bayless the pass to Sarge. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Prez kicks to Ibaka. He feeds it to Prez. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Magic.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
There's a minute left in the first half. Bayless dishes to Noel. They set the pick. Feeds to Covington. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. We'll take a look at Bayless, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
One of the great things about the three-point shot is that it gives the fans an opportunity to anticipate it going down. And when this guy touched the ball, everybody thought it was going to be splash.
The 76ers trail by 13. Covington inside the line. The rebound by Ibaka.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Magic again can't hit.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Now here's Bayless. He's guarded closely. From deep three-point range, and that concludes the first half. Magic lead by 13. And now let's catch up with Dave.
Keep it up, guys. Get some good momentum. I love the energy, fellas.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Nerlens Noel comes in for Sarge. And Robert Covington subbed in for Simmons. So on the floor for Orlando, Prez, he's in at shooting guard. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Payton. And it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. Prez with the bucket. And how big of a treat was it for Prez to play alongside all the great American players over the summer? Just about the best way to transition to the NBA.
And he was able to help out in their title game win over Australia. But more importantly for Prez, it was the perfect situation to come in and see how best to approach basketball before his rookie year.
Shoots a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Luwawu. The 76ers again can't hit it. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Peyton. Ibaka's got 10 points in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Bayless, the pass to Noel. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Luwalu's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now here's Prez. Defense is right there. Biombo, no luck. The 76ers trail by 15. And guys, when you look at the Magic, what would be your recipe for them to improve offensively?
Three-pointers and free throws. I mean, threes and frees, I like to say. Last season shot the second fewest free throws in the league. With their athletes, they've got to find a way to get more trips to the line. And when you look at the threes, I mean, shot a decent percentage, but we're in the bottom third in terms of attempts. They need that floor spacing, so they've got to add some shooters.
Peyton outside. Clock at 6. Launches a 3, and Hezonja gets it to go. Hezonja's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And Bayless kicks to Embiid. There's the pick. Pass to Noel. There's a screen by Noel. For 3, Covington. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
To the right side. Here's Hezonja, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
And the tremendous instincts of Prez, effortlessly zipping the ball over to his guys.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win,
All right, Prez. I've done all the legwork. And as a lottery pick, you're going to have plenty of options. See, these companies, they believe in what you're going to be in the league, and they see your potential. So they want you to represent their brand. Now, let's take a look at the options. Nike wants you bad. See, their plan is to bring you on the team right away with a straight merch deal and put you in a pair of team Nike shoes. Then you'll be one of the faces of the brand, leading to your own signature shoe, billboards, commercials, the whole 9. Can't go wrong with the swoosh, baby. And right there, in the same family, is the Jordan brand. I mean, you know you're doing something right. You got MJ on your side. They want to start with a straight merch deal, which puts you in a pair of Team Jordan shoes. And if you continue to rise and go where you're going, we're looking at a signature shoe, billboards, commercials, the whole 9. You know the game, and the game knows you. You know, who better to have on your side than Jordan, right? Guess what it is now? Now this is when it starts to get really interesting. Under Armour is banking on you being part of their team. They want to make you the face of their brand sooner than later. They're talking cash deal, lots of opportunity for bonuses, and a UA team shoe. I mean, this is a real opportunity to get in line with a fast, young, hustling company. Right? What do you think? And let's not forget Adidas. Adidas wants to run with your presidential theme. I mean, God bless America, right? We're talking cash deal and bonuses. And they want to put you in your very own team Adidas shoe. Then down the line, we can get a signature shoe, commercial, the whole nine. Things can really take off. So I think we go with Adidas if you want to run with your presidential theme and nickname. What do you say? You're Adidas and you, or Adidas and me? So it's up to you. I mean, I know it's a lot to think about, but you're in a pretty good position right here.
Look, I don't know, Bruce. I feel like this is harder than picking a college, you know? Like, way harder. I need a spreadsheet to remember all that stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But, personally, you can't lose, right? You're in a win-win situation. So it's wherever you feel the most comfortable, and not just on your feet, but as a business partner. So take your time, kick back, relax, think about it, and I just need an answer in about 5 minutes. Great choice. This is the beginning of big things. Nike is going to be pumped.
I hope so, man. Can't wait to get it started.
Fire in the hole.
I feel good about it.
Gotta love it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Welcome, NBA fans, and you know who you are. Ernie Johnson here with you again, along with Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, for what is still a very new, a very fresh NBA season. And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Magic in Orlando. For Orlando, they won their last matchup, that game against the 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And one of the guys you're going to see in the paint, the former Trojan Nick Vucevic, he has established himself as an impact player in this league. Kenny, what role do you see him having on a team?
He has been one of my favorite players that has not made the playoffs. His ability to dominate.
We're coming at you from the beautiful Amway Center in downtown. Start out with the ball. Orlando making some changes. Biyombo is checked in for Vucevic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Green. And Prez is subbed in for Augustine. Kufis checked in for the Kings. Temple comes in for Aaron Aflalo. On the floor for Sacramento, Collison is out there with Garrett Temple. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Kufis. And it's Cousins in at the 4 slot. Evan Fournier at 6'7", great size for the shooting guard position. He can swing to a 3 spot at times, too.
Yeah, I like that versatility.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. Hey, if we let up on D...
At the 2 spot right now.
Kazanya, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Sacramento's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And stolen by Biyombo. takes the 13-footer up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Right side, Collison drains the 19-footer. Collison's got his first 2 points.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
And Fournier kicks to Hezonja. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Kings. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that.
Prez with the ball. Here's Fournier. Gordon with the screen for Fournier. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And where the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for the Magic.
And not a lot of attempts from beyond the break. Those deeper three-pointers can be a little outside of some players' range, but they've got guys who can make that shot. I think that's just an outlier so far.
That free throw good from Prez. There are many heartbreaking stories in the NBA, but Prez's is right up there. Lost his father, a former police officer, in a car accident at age 14. Just a tragedy to befall Prez and his family.
And it's why he's so close to his mom now. But Prez loved his dad, and a lot of how he plays and acts is in honor of his memory. I know if his father were alive today, he'd be bursting with pride in how his son has grown into a man.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Hezonja, the pass to Young. Now here's Prez, covered by Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hezonja. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 1:37 left to play here in the first. The Magic have made great strides defensively. The offensive end, they've still got a ways to go.
Well, the game is still about putting the ball in the basket, and their lack of shooting has held them back a bit. Teams have been able to pack the lane. There's not enough space as a result for their athletes to really get inside and do what they can do. They've got to find a way to add shooting so they can stretch defenses a little more. And if that happens, then I think you'll see their offense take a big leap forward.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Magic trail by 3. He dishes it to Biombo. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Prez. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Here's the screen. Pass to Hezonja. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And
so a new group on the floor for Orlando. And the Kings will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Koufos. Tolliver comes in for Caspi. Rudy Gay's checked in for Matt Barnes. And it's a Flalo in for Darren Collison. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Anthony Tolliver. Garrett Temple is out there with a Flalo. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Cousins in at the center position.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding the three-pointer to his game. But at times, his temper has overshadowed his talent. Cousins says he's now turned a corner, saying, "My mind has grown. I understand the league better. I understand the politics of it. Now I'm becoming the professional I need to be. It took time." Guys, he understands he now has to lead by example.
He wants to win, David. You know that. Thank you. Here's Gay. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Prez. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. For Sacramento, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Temple dishes to Gay. Pulls it up. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Orlando trailing here. And Rudy Gay, extremely versatile, has the size and athleticism to play a number of positions. He produces. But for some reason, Greg, people always seem to want more out of the guy.
Yeah, some of the disrespect I think he deals with is because he hasn't played on a lot of winning teams. Greater efficiency and tougher defense are a couple of areas where he's still trying to improve.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And the Magic making a change here. Levens is checked in. The Kings also with the sub, Darren Collison. He's checked in for Garrett Temple. Now Cousins. 12 points for him. Clock at 4. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
And stolen by Cousins. Ball's knocked loose. The dish to Collison. Pass to Aflalo. Fires from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Prez, no good.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Fournier. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Prez brings the double team. Cousins with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. A baseline J. Second chance shot. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
The Kings shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And it's been an issue for them as it was last year. Only 72% from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Drills it from outside. Aflalo's got 6 points.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
And the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Kings have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line, and he can't get the first one. And we're through the first half.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, bring it in. We have work to do. Listen up. We've got it.
We're back with you in Orlando, where you can see some of the street art that adorns this beautiful Orlando. Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Biombo is checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Serge Ibaka. Prez is checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Augustine. And then for Sacramento, Kufis comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Prez in at shooting guard. Green is out there with Gordon. Then there's Payton. And it's Biombo at the center, filling out the middle. This is out there for Orlando.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Collison kicks to Gay. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Right wing. Here's Cousins. Knocks down the three ball. Cousins has got 23.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Passes it to Green. And there's the feed to Gordon. Dishes it to Prez. Payton kicks to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Clock at 6. For 3. Connects from three-point range. Gordon's got 9 points.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
To the inside, Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Kings leading now by 7. Collison, the pass to Kufis. Gay kicks to Cousins. Trying his luck deep. Temple can't get it to go. Orlando's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Over in the corner, Green. Collison against Payton. Now here's Prez. Guarded closer. Fires it up. And it's Gordon missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
3 from Gay. Orlando grabs the miss. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Payton. And the shot goes in.
Well, I think the postgame of Payton catches defenders off guard. I mean, he's got a...
Wake up out there. Come on.
Exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.